Yeah. The Arctic is cool. By the end of this rap, you'll be at the end of your stool, or the end of your chair. Over there you got the polar bear crying in despair. Ice is melting away. Every day the polar bear keeps looking for a way to stay alive, and the polar bear has to do what he needs to do to survive. The Arctic threats need to get lost, just like when I drink I need no backwash. Because what's melting the ice so is the permafrost. And to the polar bear, that's a really high cost. Everywhere there's global warming, and the CO everywhere is swarming. Ozone depletion is taking away completion at the North and South Pole, means strong ultraviolet rays. And these days the tundra species pay. They should be able to stay where they are on the map. Just like us, we got our own habitat. One abiotic factor is a strong wind. It helps give oxygen to those who need it within. Next is a short summer days, not very good for those who live on the bays. Also there is poor soil, which is not very good. They need to have better soil. If I could do something, I certainly would. We need to try to help because that's what they need. The plants in the Arctic grow from a seed. The Arctic also has little precipitation. I'm doing this presentation on the Arctic nation. Next is the secondary consumers. There are no lions, there are no pumas. First comes the Arctic fox. It would be better off if it knew how to box. Left hook, right hook, how we do? How do we know how many chances the Arctic have been took? Then comes the Arctic wolf, and the Arctic wolf is barely surviving. I might do a concert, but I don't know where to do it live in. Then comes the snowy owls. Don't mess with the hoots, they make just like the wolf's howls. Next is the brown bears. It seems to them as if nobody cares. Next comes the consumers that are primary. The musk oxen can be pretty scary. It's very hairy, with horns on its head. Try mess with him, you might be dead. Then there's the pika. The pika is also in the tundra. This rap you hear sounds like thunder strikes. Like it too. Next are the caribou. Then the lemmings. They're herbivores, so they eat plants along with the stemmings. Then comes the Arctic hare. Try to outrun him if you dare. Then come the decomposers, bacteria and fungi. This isn't an amphib and this isn't a lie. Then come the producers like flowering plants. This rap should make you dance. First is the purple saxifrage. You definitely couldn't nurse them in a garage. Then comes the Arctic poppy. My raps are not bad and definitely not sloppy. Then comes the lichen. We should go to the Arctic and we should start biking. But good luck. It's all ice, but I think I'll take my chances and roll the dice.